These are my most complimented everything. Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it seems like tag videos are coming back. Do you remember a couple years ago, like say 4 or 5 years ago, more than a couple years ago, I should say, tag videos were such a thing. I enjoy watching tag videos because everybody had their own version about the tag, the questions, the answers. I mean, it's always so much fun. And this year I have done another tag video that was started by Jerusha Couture and another content creator, Amber. She was the one who tagged me. It was so much fun. It was everything about bags. And this video is also a tag, and I was tagged by the creator, Risa from Risa Does Makeup. So thank you so much, Risa, for inviting me to do her tag. She tagged me on Instagram. And as soon as I watched the video, I was like, oh yes, oh, please, I want to do it, because we're talking about things that we get most complimented for outside, not here on camera necessarily, but just, you know, in real daily basis life, or just, you know, like most complimented items. It can be a shoe, a bag, it can be fragrance, makeup. I mean, like, it can be whatever it is, but what do we get the most complimented for? And I want to take this opportunity and invite other content creators. If you're watching and you have a YouTube channel of any kind, please do this tag video. I think it's more personal. We get to know each other. It's so much fun. So do it if you want to do it. I think the more, the merrier. So which are some of those items that I get compliments all the time that I'm wearing them? Okay, I'm gonna start with this piece that I just don't take them off. Literally, I don't take them off. Like, you can, you know, see me, I don't know, putting gas in my car, you know, going grocery shopping, and you're gonna see me wearing this piece all the time. And no matter what, no failure, I'm doing this, and if somebody's right next to me, I all of a sudden feel that look like somebody's like, oh, okay. Somebody recognized me for some reason, and no, it's not that. It's simply that they want to ask about this earring from Ideal. It's called the Kaya earring. And no matter what, I mean, like, I have been at Sephora, I have been just, like I said, walking around in Disneyland, or you know, like whatever is the case, and whenever I have either my hair back or somebody gets a glimpse of it, they ask me, where are your earrings from? And I then have to kind of like explain, oh, they're from a brand named Ideal. And they ask me, Ideal, I haven't heard about it. And then I just move on into, you know, like explaining them about it. It's like, well, but how is, like, it's hanging from, how is it hanging? Do you have two piercings? And I'm like, well, like, not in the same spot, but they are actually add-ons. So you just need to have a stud, and then you can just mix and match different add-ons, and everybody's like, oh wow, these are so beautiful, they sparkle so much. And then I go to explaining them about their diamonds, their modular pieces, and people just get like in, oh, like, wow, these look so beautiful. And it happens pretty much with any piece from Ideal. Like, the same thing happens with this necklace. People love the combination of the two diamonds. They always ask me, no matter what, without failure, about my Kaya earrings and this necklace. Without failure. I'm pretty sure for Mother's Day they are having a 20% off. This video is not sponsored by anybody, by the way, but I just want to let you know, it's the same thing happens with these earrings from Dior. People stop me wherever I am, like, I don't know, dining, whatever is the case, and they always ask me, where are your earrings from? They are so beautiful. How do they attach on the back? Because it has that little pearl on the front, and then on the back the big pearl, and then it has like a loop of like chain, and then it dangles. And believe me, it's a showstopper. Like, people are like, where are your earrings from? When I say Dior, sometimes I don't get bad looks, but I just get a little bit of like, oh, they must be really expensive. And then I go more into details that they are not really solid gold, that they are not real pearls. Like, yes, you're paying for the Dior name, but that they are like I shouldn't say inexpensive, but they are moderate price for being a designer type of earrings. But the only thing is that they don't make them anymore, at least this specific style that has that C at the bottom right here. They have some that they are very alike to them. If I find them, I will make sure to link them on the description box below, whether they are pre-loved or another alike earring from Dior. But I was able to find some that they are very, very much look alike at Amazon. Obviously, they don't say Dior, they don't have the CD logo, nothing of that. But do you see these and these? They are pretty alike. I mean, from afar, you get kind of the same vibe. Obviously, you have to look very close to see the CD logo in there. These ones, they don't. And they were pretty good price. I'm pretty sure I have them on my Amazon storefront. I will make sure to leave the link in there. But yeah, these were like an alternative because I have been thinking like, I hope that I will never lose my earrings, but you never know, right? If you lose them, something happens to them, at least I want to have a backup. And I have been trying to look for them in the pre-loved market, and at times I cannot find them. So when I found these at Amazon, I was like, oh, okay, let me get them because at least, they just give me an alternative in case, if the chance comes. But these are some earrings that I get so many compliments. So one of the things that I think most of us can relate that you get compliments for are fragrance. And there are a couple of fragrances that no matter what, I get compliments. One of them, it's kind of like more commonly known fragrance nowadays. But the other one, although many of you that love perhaps like niche fragrances will be familiar with, not many people out there know about Parfums de Marly. And believe me when I'm telling you that this is no doubt, if I want to feel not only my best, but I want to get compliments or somehow, grab a little bit of attention, not intentionally for some sort of reason, but I just want to feel in general uplifted for the day. I use this fragrance and believe me, rain or shine, it's not overwhelming, it's super clean. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. It is Balaya, the original one, not the new one, the exclusive. This fragrance, always, no exceptions. I wear it and I get compliments. And it is kind of like that conversation started kind of fragrance because it goes beyond the, oh, you smell good. And then the compliment stops kind of there. And, you say thank you. And then, no, it's more than that. It's like, what are you wearing? And then I go into, oh, yes, it is a fragrance from Parfums de Marly. Oh, Parfums de Marly, what's the name? Balaya. Oh, can you spell it for me? It's like, oh, yes. And they, people take out their phones and then they start typing it in. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let me show you which one it is. And I show it to them and they go like, wow, it smells incredible. And I can be like, I don't know, having a conversation with someone else. And I don't know, if we're at a gathering, they come back again. It's like, I love your fragrance. It happened to me so many times that I think it smells incredible. But sometimes I have to be careful at wearing it on certain occasions when, I don't know, we're celebrating someone and I don't want all eyes on me. You have to find your perfect balance. It's long lasting, it projects, it has a beautiful sillage, but it's not overwhelming to the nose. It's not like, oh my gosh, I get nauseated or it's just too much of a fragrance. Like people enjoy so much when I wear this fragrance that they ask me and they want to be near me, which is kind of like a little bit of attraction right there. But it's a great fragrance. So yeah, this is no failure. It always gets me compliment and people, they just want to know where to get it, period. The other fragrance is one that you already know I love, but then again, I get compliments. Even though this fragrance has been duped so much, I don't think, no dupe. I mean, like, I have been able to find close dupes, but there's nothing in comparison with this fragrance in terms of longevity, sillage, and yeah, this is my Baccarat Rouge 540, and to me, this is my all year round signature scent. Oh my gosh, if it's about to be done, I definitely need to get a backup soon. Nordstrom is having a 15% off all fragrances, part of Beauty too, and this one is on sale, so that's so cool. I better jump in because this baby is expensive. But again, I mean, you may think that people by now know this scent, but I can tell you, not everybody knows it, although it has gone viral for a couple years. I think also there's a little bit of a shift that because so many people were using it about 2 years ago that people kind of like steer away from it. So now you do not cross very often with people that wears Baccarat Rouge 540. And at least where I live, and also when I go to, say, big LA and other like big cities, I still get compliments. And I think it has to do a lot with the chemistry of someone that people just, turn around and ask you, what are you wearing? And when I tell them Baccarat Rouge 540, some people, they're like, what's that? And some other people is like, oh, I cannot believe it. It's Baccarat. It smells different. So that proves right there that this fragrance doesn't smell the same on everybody. And I personally love that too. Aside that I love how it permeates on the clothing, like when I'm wearing a coat or a jacket, that is nothing that I'm gonna be washing right after using it, that I may hang it inside my closet. So even like your room and your home kind of like has a little bit of that woof of your scent. Like I feel that there are fragrances that they truly become that signature scent, that they are so special. Like for example, my oldest sister and my mom too, like they do have their signature fragrance that even when I go to their home, they do not spray their home with a fragrance, but I can immediately smell them. And same thing happens to me. Sometimes, like for example, I have had a couple friends that they had come to meet me somewhere. It's like, oh, your mom was here. I'm like, yeah, but about 2 hours ago. It's like, oh, I can smell her scent. And it's not like a bad scent. It's just like it just lingers and it kind of like brings memories. And that's one of the things that I love about fragrances. So anyhow, these are the fragrances that I get the most compliments from. Let me know if you have fragrances that really kind of like have that law of attraction that people are like, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? Please give me all the details. Now let's go for a bag. And this bag, I think it's gonna surprise you. But believe me when I'm telling you that no matter what, like anywhere I go, this bag gets compliments. Is this baby. This is my Chanel 19 bag in this beautiful, yummy caramel color. This was from the 21K collection, from the Merrier collection, which is the same leather, the same color as the 21P collection. And, interesting enough, you may be thinking, oh, people, compliment this bag because they know it's Chanel. No, it has happened to me so many times that people are like, wow, I love your bag. And they ask me, where have you got it from? And in my head, I'm all like, it's Chanel. And, I don't obviously do not respond like that, but I'm thinking, they don't see the logo, right? And when I tell them it's Chanel, it's like, oh, wow, it's so beautiful. And you know what? It's very interesting that people sometimes they don't like, put 1+1 together with this CC logo, because the interlace, it kind of like makes it, although it's present, it makes it softer. And one more thing, have you ever played those psychological games that sometimes they are even online, that they ask you, what do you see on this picture? And some people see two people kissing, and some people see, I don't know, an elephant or something else, right? Something different. I think the same thing happens with this bag. It had happened to me with, that Hermes Constant bag. And I have seen that bag so many times. I now have it on my collection. And for years, I never related the clasp as an age until one content creator, she said, oh, it's just that the H is so big, so prominent that it tells you that it's Hermes. I'm like, oh, I see that now. You know what I mean? I think the same thing happens with this bag. People fell in love with the bag because of how like cushy it is. I have an insert inside, the leather, the color, and interesting too, like when I walk into say the Chanel boutique and sometimes I take this bag, like even client advisors, they are like, that's my favorite bag. I remember a few years ago when it came out, I regret not getting it and blah, blah, blah. It's always a conversation about this bag. And one of my most used bags, and one that I'm thinking even to get it in another color, like black. I think it will be great. And I had been eyeing the pre-love market because right now, you know, it seems like the pre-love market has gone a little bit down. So things are to, in my point of view, what they are supposed to be for being pre-love and not like overly charged. So anyhow, I digress, but this bag gets me so many compliments. Now okay, I don't know how to put this because it's like, I hope that you don't feel like I'm bragging about myself, but I will say I have always looked a little bit younger than my real age, at least for people when they see me in person. I tell you a story. It's gonna be a quick one. But I used to own a consignment shop, like many, many, many years ago, okay? And on the same plaza where we had that consignment shop, I had my restaurant. And one day I had this customer inside my consignment shop, and they saw me that I have two babies. And then they asked me, oh, you're already a mom? And I said, yes. Oh, you look very young. You look like you're 15. And I said, no, I'm not 15, I'm 28. And they were like, oh, okay. And then they went to the bakery all the way where is now my Peruvian restaurant. And because they were clients of that bakery and the owner of such bakery, she was a police officer. They were telling her, hey, that girl, she's married with the owner of such restaurant, and I think it's really wrong. I think she's lying to us. She must be 15 years old. She's not the age that she's saying she is. And because the owner of such bakery knew us, she's like, no, not at all. That's not true. I'm actually the godmother of one of her children, and she is not 15 years old. Well, they were like first horrified and whatnot. So my point is that everybody compliments my skin, and those who live in my area, they know that I do not wear a ton of makeup on the daily basis. That sometimes, most of the times, they will see me with my face wash. If I go to the gym, I have no makeup to go to the gym. I just go with bare face, and I'm just very like okay with just, you know, be me with my skin. And many years when I was in my 20s, I only use moisturizer. That was it. Wash my face, not even with face wash, but just like, you know, like just rinse it off because I wasn't using, again, a ton of makeup, just barely there. And then moisturize, and out we go to whatever I do, right? I think obviously it has to do a lot with genetics and whatnot, but there are a couple products that, in a specific, more than products, like ingredients, that I think they have been helping me on this aging process, because I'm already on my fourth floor, and yes, I already have wrinkles, I do have fine lines and all of that, but I think these products, in some way, they have helped me. And I know that for sure because, I mean, who else can tell you the truth but your own children, your own mother, right? When they tell me like your freckles are kind of like there but not there, what have you done? They're not jumping out of your face. And one of the things that I can tell you, it has helped me a lot on the amount of pigmentation of my freckles. I love my freckles. I will never cover them. They are always there. You can see through my foundation and whatnot. vitamin C serum. Now I'm holding this by Timeless, is the one that I'm using right now. Love it, but I have to give it to the vitamin C serum from SkinCeuticals too. That was the first one that I used. Then I used later on, what is Dermatology. I have used that one too. A great vitamin C as well. Yeah, and I think because I have been using vitamin C serum for about 5 to 6 years now, that I can see results. My sunspots and my freckles, they are not like I said, they are not jumping out of my face. I think it boosts also my SPF and all that jazz. Another active ingredient that I think it helps me with, my cell turnover and just simply for my skin to look better is tretinoin. And well, this one, obviously you have to get it from your provider. I know there's certain like online providers that you can do it even without an insurance. But yeah, tretinoin, these I don't use it every day. I use it like twice or even once a week. I should be using perhaps more, but I feel fine because I also use other type of acids, some AHAs, BHAs like lotion P50 from Biologique Recherche. This changed my skin long ago. At times, I never had really a breakout, but yes, I do have very sensitive skin that sometimes gets bumpy here on my chin. And when I say bumpy, it's not acne, it's not breakouts. That's something that some people are gonna really be like, oh, why? During my teenage years, I never had a pimple, never. And I mean, if I tell you that perhaps in all my life I may have had like 10 pimples, that's a lot. That's a lot, and they are like tiny, they are not painful. So I should be very grateful for my genetics and whatnot. But yes, I do have these little quote unquote breakouts of little like bumps on my face at times, and this helps me clear all out. It's just like I feel like it removed all the gunk. And same thing is the lactic acid by Sunday Riley, and these two here are specific: Sunday Riley and lotion P15. These are so good. They just smooth the surface. I also have here on my nose little whiteheads. I don't have blackheads, but I have bumpy whiteheads. And I put this and it's like, oh, poof, they're gone in seconds. So to me, all of these things that I do, they have helped me to just keep my skin as best as possible with aging and embracing the aging too. And as a person that has reactive skin, that I just like my skin gets like super red if it doesn't like agree with certain product or even makeup or like even the environment. Sometimes I go outside, all of a sudden it's like something must have touched me and I get contact dermatitis. But an active ingredient that helps me calm everything down is niacinamide. And now this niacinamide, I love it because it gives glow to the skin, which is a total plus, mostly when you're going to do your makeup. It is by Glow Recipe, but I have used for years also the niacinamide by Paula's Choice, the one with the green cap. So good, so great. So that's in terms of my face when I'm not wearing any makeup. Now, I do get compliments about my makeup too. And it depends. Sometimes it could be because I have a smoky eye look or my lips look, whatever. And we all have our favorite like makeup product, right? But sometimes that favorite makeup product feels like amazing on us, but they do not necessarily give us compliments. But with this specific makeup product, I always get compliments, like compliments from ex people that they don't know me, some that they know me, some like when I go to Sephora, I have gone to, I don't know, Chanel, Hermes, whatever is the case, and I get compliments every time I use this skin tint. It is from La Mer. It's the one that I'm using today too. I don't know why, but it just like smooths my skin like a filter. It is fabulous, and it does have SPF 30, but it just not only works, but looks like so impeccable, like so like porcelain doll like, and with no failure. I get compliments all the time. Now, if you are my skin tone, I will make sure to leave these on the description box too. And the shade light medium 32. or 32. It just gets me compliment all the time. And I don't even need to wear like a smoothing primer underneath because I do have enlarged pores here. I can just apply it and it smooths everything out. It has good coverage. I would say like more light to medium coverage, even though it is a skin tint. But anytime I wear it, it's like people go like, wow, you look so beautiful, your makeup looks beautiful, your skin looks beautiful. I get all sorts of compliments with it. And same thing with this lip gloss. I think it has to do with the color because I have the same color lip gloss from Tom Ford, but this kind of like goldeny kind of shade, like every time I put it, like any combination, like I do have a lip liner and a lipstick underneath, but anytime I put this color lip gloss on it, like even without like a lipstick underneath, people ask me like, how are your lips so plump? Like your lips look smooth. What do you have on your lips? All the time, no matter what. This one is by Chanel Melted Honey. No failure. It gives me compliments. Everybody's like, are your lips naturally like that? And I don't take it by offense because they don't look like they have like filler, and I don't have any filler on my lips. I always have had very meaty lips, filet mignon kind of lips. But this, I think it's the color, this golden tone, doesn't have any shimmer or glitter in a specific. It's just what people like stop me on my tracks. What you have on your lips look pretty. I love your lips. Like I always get compliments. And likewise, even though different tone, like more cooler in tone, this lipstick from Chanel, boy, I don't know what sort of magic has this lipstick, that you see how cool this is, but it just makes your lips look so juicy, and no failure. People, every time that I use this, like, what you have on your lips? What you have on your lips? Oh, your lips look so hydrated. And it's all about boy from Chanel. I mean, I think it's a staple for many for a reason. But yes, I get compliments every time I wear it. And I'm pretty sure people know about boy because when I was on a trip, I think it was in Bahamas, I left my lipstick for like less than, I will say, 5 seconds. I left it on top of the vanity in the ladies' room, right next to the sink. I walk out and then realize, oh, I forgot my lipstick. It's on top of the vanity. I walk in, granted, the ladies' room was full, and the lipstick had disappeared in like 5 seconds, 7 seconds at the most. Happy whoever got it, but yeah, this baby gets me so many compliments. I also get a lot of compliments about my hair. And you know what? That's something very new, I will say, new to me for the past perhaps 4 or 5 years, because before I used to just leave it as is, which is, my hair is very like curly, frizzy, it's just very like kind of messy, that I call it Shakira style. I love Shakira's hair at the Met Gala. I think they did an incredible job to just make the wave look so perfect, but I digress. So my hair is just frizzy naturally, and I think it has taken me years of like trying products, techniques, and whatnot to kind of like perfect for my hair to look its best. Like not only to look its best, but to feel healthy, to project healthy. So much so to the point that I get so many compliments. It's like, oh, your hair feels so nice, and people want to touch it and never touch my hair, please. That's the only thing that I don't like. I mean, since I was very young, my mom taught me, don't let anybody touch your hair, because the hands of people, sometimes they are too hot and, you know, it can damage your hair. My mom had all these things, and I teach the same thing to my kids. It's like, don't let anybody touch your hair. Okay. To the point here. It has taken me years to find out like the perfect something for me. And again, this has to do a lot with, you know, your own chemistry, your own hair type, your own genetics too, but a combo that works for me so well. And let me tell you that I can see the difference anytime that I say, for example, use another shampoo with this same hair mask. My hair looks good, but it doesn't look as good as it could look with this shampoo. And the opposite way too, if I use this shampoo and I use another hair mask or another conditioner, my hair doesn't look as good as it could, like as shiny and all the good stuff. And these two together, it's just, to me, it works like magic. I try, because I'm always not on the search, because I can literally stop my search on the perfect shampoo, on the perfect hair mask, and the perfect anything, right? But it's just, I have curiosity, just like every human. We are curious about one thing and another, right? Well, same thing happens with me. Sometimes I get curious, oh, let me try this new shampoo and let me try this new conditioner. But I always go back again to this dynamic duo Olaplex #4 shampoo that, as you can tell, it's to its last leg, and then my money mask from Color Wow. This gives me so much shine, like it just makes my hair feel so moisturized and just manageable, and the shampoo just leaves my hair so clean. And when I say hair, it's mostly my scalp, because I don't apply it the rest of my hair, but it just gets any gunk, like, I don't know, whatever dirt it is on my hair, and just makes it look its best. So it's a combination of a strength repair with lots of good moisture. And I know there are many people that they are going to tell me, Jacqueline, but there's so many good products in the drugstore that you can use that it will leave your hair, as good. I have gone through everything. I have used in the past Pantene, Dove, mostly Pantene, and so many other products. And, like, I will say, yes, they are good, but they don't do what I want them to do like this. And then my other secret weapon, it is my Dyson Airwrap. I will not change a thing out of it. Nothing out of it. This is, to me, magical. There are other ones, like say the one from Shark. It's good. I have it, but I have become so used to this Dyson Airwrap that my hair always looks just perfect. It's so easy to style my hair. It has so many different attachments. It's just easy peasy. Easy peasy. It has to be with the technology of Dyson, and it has helped me to grow my hair longer, because believe me when I'm telling you, I used to have so much breakouts at the end of my hair, and I just use it the right way, because the way that it's built, it helps to minimize the amount of heat that you're using on your hair. It makes the styling of my hair long lasting. I mean, there are so many other things that I do for my hair to just make it its best. But yes, I get compliments about my hair, and it's something that I never thought it would have happened. I mean, it happened before, like say when I went to a hairdresser and they style my hair, but getting compliments when I'm not going to a hairdresser, and I'm styling it myself. I mean, I never thought I will see that day. And the day came, and my hair now gets compliment. A couple other fashion items. Anytime I wear pink and yellow are colors that always get me compliments. And lately I have been having so many compliments about this blouse that I got from the brand Fabric. It is this like silky, magical like blouse. It does have some translucency, but oh my gosh, I have been wearing, I mean, like not every day, but a few times this past month and the beginning of this month. And anytime I wear it, it's like, where's your blouse from? I mean, I have even wore it, I think, in a couple past videos, or the last video for that matter. And people ask me, where's the blouse from? And I'm like, it's in the description, and I mentioned it on the video. It's by Fabric. It is so beautiful. And they make it in different colors, but it's something to do with pink that I think, you see, like people think that I have a warm skin tone and undertone, but I do have more of a neutral undertone. In fact, my veins are mostly turquoise, so I can go either direction. So pink works really well with my skin tone. And same thing happens to me with this tweed jacket. Every time I wear it, no failure. People ask me, oh, where's your jacket? Is your jacket from Chanel? It's like, it's not from Chanel, it's from Express. I got it a couple years ago, and if I find it, sometimes I'm able to find it on eBay or Poshmark. I will make sure to tag it because this is just such a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous tweed jacket. Gets me compliment all the time. It's not like too heavy. It's well fitted. It's actually well made. I love the details and it's just so beautiful. I even wore it. I'm gonna put a picture right here of one of the videos that I did with this jacket. And again, my comment section was flooded with the same question: where's your jacket from? Where's your jacket from? It's like they don't make it anymore, but it's I'm telling you, it's the color pink, and I mean the jacket is beautiful. Like I said, I will make sure to link it. I always get compliments with this pink jacket, or whenever I wear the color pink, whether it's light pink, fuchsia, bright, neon pink, and yellow. They get me so many compliments. But again, likewise with that combination of something yellow, something warm. And I have to tell you that every time that I use this combo together, these are blushes from Armani, the regular ones, the matte ones, these two colors. Anytime I wear them, no matter what, I get compliments. Like, what you have on your cheeks, your blush looks beautiful. And it's a combination of these two. It's just the funniest thing. These sneakers, they also get me so many compliments. They are from Hermes. But another funny fact is when I get the compliments, they are like, oh, I love your sneakers. Look how cute is that look. Where are they from? And I say Hermes. Some people are like, oh, wow. And some people are like, oh, what's Hermes? Believe it or not, there's some people that they are not into luxury or designers, but they just like the style and they want to know about it. And honestly, they are like super comfortable, and I like that there's no loud, like these are designer. They just like it as much as I do. They are comfortable, and yeah, they always get some sort of attraction. I think it's the look that gets the attention of people more than anything. But yeah, I always get compliments from those sneakers. Likewise with these shoes, mules. These are from Chanel, but every time I wear them, it's funny that you may think people will compliment these shoes because of the CC Pearl logo on the back. They do, but most of the times I wear these shoes with long pants, and usually my pants are covering the pearl, the CC logo. I get compliments from the front of the shoe. They're like, oh, those are so unique. They are so pretty. I get stopped on my tracks. Like the other day I was inside an elevator, and I was just leaning against one of the walls of the elevator. So the only thing that it showed was the front. And the lady in front of me is like, I love your shoes. Where you got them from? And I'm like, okay, it's just the simplicity of it, I guess. But yeah, I always get compliments, and whenever I use them with, say, a skirt or a dress, I mean, the whole thing gets attraction. It's like, look at that pearl. Where you got them from? And then, there is a CC logo in there from Chanel, but I mean, people are not going down your feet to look on the logo. So it's just a whole style. I would love to hear from you if you have some products, X products that you get complimented all the time. I would love to hear from you. And again, if you are a content creator, I will make sure to tag a few content creators too, so they can do this tag video. I would love for you to do this tag. I think it's so much fun. And I always get that curiosity to see, like, okay, show me. What are you going to talk about next? I always love to watch tag videos, and I'm happy to see that they are perhaps even becoming a trend again. And thank you so much to Risa for tagging me. Go and check her video out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends. If you haven't done so yet, I invite you to subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell on so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, come and follow me there. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. See you then. Bye.